Is the new Mortal Kombat an electrifying success or a burning piece of a bad movie? This movie is based on a video game. Well, on a lot of video games. There were also 2 movies, a web series, and even a cartoon. So there is a lot of lore in the Mortal Kombat world. Personally, I only watched the 1995 Mortal Kombat, and I remember that I like it very much. Besides, I played something like 2 games, so I don't know everything about Mortal Kombat, but I do know a few characters and their catchphrases. In the movie, I recognize a lot of references to the game, so I'm sure bigger fans will notice even more. And for a casual like me, this movie was great. I had a lot of fun watching this. Of course, don't expect any deep story or invest in dialogue. Story is mainly there to move us from one fight to another, and these are very entertaining. The combat choreography is fine, but what elevates it are the special effects. There are some cool action scenes where warriors use their powers in several creative ways, and the special effects team did a great job. Overall, they make this movie work so well. Each fight was unique and had a different style, depending on who fought whom. There were even 2 full CGI characters, and they worked flawlessly. I didn't get the feeling that the actors were fighting air, and each blow had some effect. But of course, there were a couple of scenes that were obviously shot on a green screen. They weren't too distracting. The music was good too. Nothing memorable, but enough to bring some scenes to life. So fights were by far the best part of the whole movie. So I recommend that you give this movie a watch just for them. Make yourself popcorn and have fun watching the brutal fights. And yes, these are pretty brutal. There's a lot of blood and gore. But it's not bloody just to be edgy. It just adds more reality to each fight, and you can feel that characters can die in any moment. And oh boy, there are many characters in this movie, and that's why it's so hard to make a movie based on a video game. And this is more true for fighting games. There are too many characters here. Only one character is surprisingly amazing. All the good characters are mostly okay, and the bad guys are just so the good guys have someone to fight. And that's a waste, because everyone has a great design and powers. I would like to know more about each of them, but instead the story focuses on a character that was made for this movie and is not based on any existing game character. So let's start talking about the story. The movie starts with a great scene in 17th century Japan. We meet Scorpion and Sub-Zero in a great fight scene. Overall, this is my favorite scene in the entire movie. Both actors did a great job. Hiroyuki Sanada plays Scorpion. He doesn't have much screen time, but he is still fantastic. I'm ready to watch the full prequel movie about how he became this badass ninja. Watching him fight was very enjoyable. Even his emotional scenes were great. And his rivalry with Sub-Zero was interesting. And Sub-Zero himself is great. He doesn't really have any backstory, and we don't know anything about him. But when he's on screen, he has this unstoppable force feeling, almost like a horror movie. Each time he comes, the air grows colder and the windows frost, and he's the most skillful fighter, and with his cold powers, he's a great threat to everyone. And after his fight with Scorpion, we jump to modern times, and we meet our main character, Cole Yan, played by Louis Tan. He's a washed up MMA fighter with a good times behind him. It's amazing how 2 similar characters can have such different effect. Both his and Scorpion's motivations are to protect their families, but Cole's character seemed much flatter. Mostly he is there for other characters to explain things to him, and really explain them to us. And his entire hero journey does not evoke any emotions. There is a moment when he's at the bottom and he has to find strength within himself, and the movie wants me to react like this. Come on, come on, come on! Yeah! But my reaction was, yeah. And if there will be a sequel to this, I really hope his daughter has more to do. But Tilda Kimber did a good job playing Cole's daughter and seems competent to play a more important role. And the important blood already flows in her veins, because the whole movie is based on the assumption that Cole's great-great-grandfather has been chosen. And now Cole has been chosen because he was born with a dragon mark. And every person with a dragon mark must participate in the tournament. And if they fail, our world will be doomed. Well, that's what they say to us. We never really made it to the tournament part. Everyone is talking about it, but that's about it. But I understand the decision. They decide to build this world, they focus on mechanics and characters. Some aspects were already done very quickly, and if they were to make the tournament short, it would be unsatisfying. So I'm disappointed, but maybe it's better to wait. Time will tell, because I'm very happy with the world they are building. Anyone with this mark will be chosen, but if you kill someone who has it, then you will take his place and you will now get dragon mark. And that's exactly what happened with Jax, played by Makat Brooks. He introduced Cole to the whole concepts of the tournament, but then he gets set aside and doesn't have much to do, like his military friend Sonya Blade, played by Jessica McNamee. She has some good scenes and I like her character, but it wasn't anything special. And at the first I thought the same about Kano. He seems to be just a comic relief, but Josh Lawson played him and he did a phenomenal job. He's definitely the best part of the whole movie. I don't like this type of characters, most of the time, but he's so charismatic and even some of his jokes made me smile. It's amazing how a good actor in the right role can just work. And he, Cole and Sonya set out on a journey to find out what's going on and get ready for the tournament. There's also a Scorpion and Sub-Zero side story, and frankly, it's better than the main story. The main stories seem to exist only to be an excuse for everyone to fight each other. And there are many people to fight with. There are still about 15 characters left, so let's do a lightning round. Starting with Liu Kang, he was fine. He's a monk that was trained for the tournament. He has good special effects with his fire powers. Kung Lao, great introduction. He showed up in a cool way, but then he didn't have a big role in the movie. He has good chemistry with his cousin Yu, Lord Raiden. Quite a disappointment. I have the impression that he was supposed to be this wise mentor, but after all, he was just an asshole, and what he's allowed to do and what not is extremely vague. Shang Tsung. Same as Raiden, he's just a bad guy and that's about it. No more explanations. Milena, Nitara, Reiko and Kabal. Great designs and powers, but unfortunately these are underdeveloped characters. I would like to get more than just that they are bad. Summarizing, I had a lot of fun, but I wouldn't call it a good movie, but I'm surprised how close it gets to it, because the beginning was great and the end was very good too. Only the middle part hasn't hit the emotional parts as well as it could, but the fights were good and fun. There is also great tease for the future movie, and I really hope there will be another movie. I hope this will become something similar to the Fast and the Furious series. The perfect movie to turn off your brain and enjoy on the couch with popcorn in your hand. But now let's talk about the score. I give 8 for visuals and fights. It's not perfect, but very entertaining. As for the story, I give 5. A bland main story with a great story about Scorpion. For the characters, I give 5. There are some great ones, but also many weak ones. For fun, I give 9. I'm surprised how much I like this movie and how much fun I had watching it. So overall I'm giving, I wouldn't call it a good movie, but I still give my recommendation to watch it, and you could have as much fun as I. Out of 10. Let me know who is your favorite character from the world of Mortal Kombat. I'm pretty basic, so it's Scorpion to me. And if you like this video, please leave a like, and to see more videos like this, click on this button. See you!